Hey Pisces, welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice, and welcome to your daily reading. Hope you're doing well. So we're going to have a look and see what's going on for you at the time you find this video. This could talk about the energies of the day for you. It could talk about guidance, insight into an ongoing issue you got going on, or it could give you a bit of a heads up about something that hasn't happened yet, and just advice on how to handle it when it does happen. As always, take what resonates and disregard the rest, okay? Don't force anything to fit, but like I say, keep an open mind. It could be talking about things that haven't happened yet. So let's see what's going on for Pisces placements at the time you find this reading. What do Pisces placements need to know at the time they find this reading? We're getting close to 30,000 subscribers. I can't even believe it. It's amazing. I'm getting all excited. So, yeah, thank you to everyone who's subscribed. Thank you to everyone who will be subscribing, and hopefully getting us to that milestone, growing our little community here. Everything you do is appreciated. Likes, shares, comments. My members, of course, you're very much appreciated. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck. The Knight of Cups. Okay. The Knight of Cups is, Knights are actions, okay? And with Cups, it's in the realm of emotion. That doesn't just mean romantic, okay? It's just taking action towards something that you have emotion for, or you have an interest in, or you love a thing, an idea, a place, or a person, okay? So some sort of offer could be made or received. Let's see. Current situation. We have the Five of Swords and the Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands keeps coming out. Now, the Five of Swords with the Queen of Wands, I'm not necessarily roles can be reversed, okay? But the way I'm reading it, the way it feels, is that this is you, Pisces. You're in a place of taking no BS. You got places to be, things to do. You're confident, okay? You're very, very focused on what it is you're doing. Uncompromising, Queen of Wands with the Five of Swords. Not settling, not compromising, not splitting your focus. Okay, what's going to help or hinder the situation? We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, look, you're working very hard on a wish of yours, a dream of yours, on getting a yes, getting an approval, getting an outcome, reaching a goal. And it could be financial, it could be to do with your health, it could be to do with your job, your career, your business, your personal goals, okay, with the Queen of Wands, something you're very passionate about. And again, you're just laser focused with the Eight of Coins. Okay. That's not bad. That's how you get stuff done. On the mind, we have the Six of Swords and the Hermit. On the mind, you have, again, the laser focus with the Hermit. Looking deeper into something, perfecting something, improving something, and that could be yourself, or, again, goals, plans, desires. The Six of Swords with the Hermit talks about stepping away from others, stepping away from distractions, going within, doing introspection, if this is all about you, or just removing yourself from different environments so that you can concentrate, so that you can focus. Anything that's a distraction, anything that's going to bring chaos, instability, you're not having it. That's just the end of it. Now, whether this is because you're getting ready to submit some sort of offer, proposal, bid, getting ready to do some sort of presentation, getting ready to take some sort of exam, okay, accreditation, certification, sit some sort of interview, or this is where you're focused, this is what you want, what you're working towards, and this Knight of Cups could be something external trying to come in towards you, and with this energy, no matter what it is, you could just not be interested because you see it as a distraction. In the foundation, what it's all about, Ace of Swords and the Nine of Coins. Yes. This is independence. You have 3 nines on top of each other. You have the Hermit, that's number 9 in the Major Arcana. You have the Nine of Cups and then the Nine of Pentacles underneath. And with the Ace of Swords and the Hermit, you have figured something out. Whether that is, you know what you want, you know what the answer is, you know what the right approach is, you know what the right plan is, you know what the answers are, right? And again, that laser focus with the Ace of Swords. Clarity of mind, seeing the truth, seeing things clearly. And what are you focused on? 9 of Coins, 9 of Cups. Your happiness, your independence, a financial goal, an emotional goal, a personal goal. Okay. All right, Pisces. I think, I don't know, you let me know what you think, but it's almost like for Pisces, you got 2 modes. One where emotion's involved and one where emotion is not a factor, right? Because you could manage your emotions like that. You could turn them on and off as needed, okay? If you think of the King of Cups, for example, right? That's a superpower. And when you're laser focused, this is the energy. Queen of Wands, 9 of Coins, 8 of Pentacles, the Hermit, Ace of Swords. Get out of my way, people. I'm not even going to explain to you what I'm doing because you wouldn't get it anyway. Just let me do my thing, right? And that's it. No, I don't want to go out. No, I don't want to do this. No, I don't want to. Let me do what I want to do. And you get it done, Pisces. You get it done. That's how you reach your goals. That's how you manifest things very quickly, okay? It's this laser focus, it's this dedication and refusal to have any sort of distraction. Okay? The other mode, where emotions are involved, that's where it gets tricky. That's where it gets a little wishy-washy. Recent past, 9 of Wands and the Queen of Coins. This is what happened, Pisces. And this is a similar message. We've seen this in the past couple of days or so. 9 of Wands with the Queen of Coins. This is a waiting energy. Waiting, hanging in there, giving something chance after chance after chance, giving something time and more time and more time. Maybe an earth sign, Taurus, or Capricorn, or someone who promised would help you, someone who promised do this and that and the other, and they just kept you waiting. It could be a situation where you thought, that's my ticket, that's my way forward. This person's going to help me, no one else can. This institution, this organization, this path, this plan, this approach, this personal trainer, this nutritionist, this doctor. Only them are going to, they're the one. And so you waited and you did what you could, and they maybe messed you about a little bit, or they got busy and you just hung in there because you thought that was it, right? So you're like, I'm just going to do what I need to do. And recently, I think something hit final straw for you with the 9 of Wands, because it fired you up. It put you in the 5 of Swords in the Queen of Wands energy of, you know what? I'm going to do it myself then. So I don't know if someone messed you about. I don't know if someone wasted your time. I don't know if someone keeps making promises and never delivering. I don't know if someone just works to their schedule, not yours. And so for you, that just means a lot of being messed around and scheduling and rescheduling. And it just feels like you're not a priority. And, at the end of the day, this could be someone who has their own business and they're prioritizing their own business. You can't really fault them. They have their laser focus, And so what could have happened recently was you said, you know what? I'm going to make myself a priority. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to make it happen for myself. Okay, Five of Swords, Queen of Wands. I'm going to figure it out. There's got to be a way for me to do this. There's got to be a way where I can do it alone. Okay, and that's the energy. And another 9. Okay, so let's see in the outcome and advice here what's going on. We have the 3 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, absolutely. And Pisces, this is you stepping into your own power, okay? This is Aries energy. Jupiter energy with the wheel, okay? The 3 of Cups is celebration. 3 of Cups with the Emperor. For some of you, you could be hiring your own team, or you could be recruiting, or you could be enlisting and enrolling other people to help you, but you're in charge, okay? Whether here in this situation, someone else was in charge, okay? And you were just something on their list at some point in time when they have time. Here, and this could be you're starting your own business. This could be you're talking to the manager's manager, because the manager keeps messing you about. They never have time for you whenever you want to talk to them about promotion, raise, taking on more responsibility, stepping up. They keep messing you around. Whether it's intentional or not doesn't really matter to you at this point. And this is saying, you know what, I'm going to go over their head. This is ridiculous. And this is setting up meetings, scheduling things, taking matters into your own hands. The Wheel of Fortune with the Emperor. And change is happening. Okay, you're breaking out of this cycle of waiting with the 3 9s, 4 9s now. You're breaking out of the cycle of waiting. That was the missing piece. The missing piece was you realizing that you can do it for yourself. Okay, you might have been operating to a belief or an assumption that, you know, I did everything I could, but from this point on, I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. I need someone else to do that. I need this, you know, them to approve this, and I need this and that and the other. And that may be the case, but you can follow up, you can chase, you can be persistent, you can chase people down. You can double check that the paperwork's sitting with the right approvers. There's still more things you can do, right? Or, you know what? Whatever that belief was that you needed external input, turns out, no, you don't. No, you don't. You could do this for yourself if you wanted to. If someone, you know, you were kind of waiting for someone else to give you the information, because you're like, well, they know what they're doing, and they do, right? They have experience, they have the knowledge, but they never have the time. And you've been waiting, thinking, that's my missing piece. So if I wait, or if I work with their schedule, eventually they'll tell me what I need, and then I can move on with my goals. And that's just not happened, right? For whatever reason. And so it put you in a place of, you know, how hard can it be? Like, how hard can it be? I'm going to try to find that information for myself. I'm going to try to find someone else who has this information, because they can't be the only person in the world that knows this, right? That kind of energy. 5 of Swords, Queen of Wands. 3 of Swords, 4 of Cups. No more waiting. No more dissatisfaction and disappointment. No more someone getting your hopes up and then not delivering. Wheel of Fortune. The end of that. Why? Because you stopped looking external to you. Stop waiting for external factors, other people. And you started taking matters into your own hands. Or that's something that you're advised to consider. And yeah, the Empress. The Emperor with the Empress. Now, for some of you, this will be a case of you've been trying to talk to someone and you thought someone had the answers, and when you go above their head, or you try to find someone else with the answers, you find out, or you come across, you meet someone who actually is better at what they're doing than that person was. Does that make sense? You thought this person was the end-all be-all. They're not helping you. So you went around them, you went over their head, you went looking for something else, someone else to tell you things, to teach you, to show you, to guide you. and you found someone better. Okay? You stop waiting for that person to step up and keep their promises to you. For some of you, this will be in love. You kept waiting for someone to choose you and they just never did. Or you kept waiting for someone to get their stuff together and they never did. You kept waiting for someone to keep their promises to you and they just don't. And you said, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm better off by myself. And you went into this laser focus of, I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to work on my goals. I'm going to work on my career. I'll travel. I'll live life. I'll have fun all by myself. And you know what? I think you're going to run into true love. Why? Because you're not looking for it. Matter of fact, you're not interested. And that's what it comes in. That's how it happens. And this can be the happily ever after person. We have the Emperor and the Empress here. Power couple of the deck. The parents of the deck. If that's not romantic, same thing. You find that business partner you can align with. You find that leader who ends up taking you under their wing. That mentor. You set up that business for yourself. Whatever it is that you've been trying to do. Yeah, look, the Knight of Cups. Under that, we have the Lovers in Temperance. A lot of waiting, and here's the King of Cups. We mentioned him earlier. And the Fool. This is a big change. A big change. You made up your mind to take a different approach. Going from, I need someone else for whatever, fill in the blank. That resulted in a lot of waiting for you. A lot of waiting around, a lot of back and forth, a lot of start and stops. Because you were waiting for this person to help you, for this other person, or you were trying to find someone else to show you, to guide you, to teach you, or to do something with, I don't know, right? And what happened, you changed your approach completely, radically, and you went at it alone with the Fool. And that is what is creating this beautiful change in your life. A lot of things are going to get unstuck for you now because the energies is flowing now. There's no more blockages and there's no more self-imposed limitations because that's what that was. Wherever that belief came from, even if it was a rule, even if it was like a commonly known or an official kind of rule that in order to get here, you need this and this and this. And you're like, okay. And I did the first one, I did the second one, I'm on the third one, but I need this other thing to get it together, and it's not coming together, and I can't move on. I need this third thing, and I can't move on. You took a step back, and you said, well, are you sure we need this and this and this? Why do we need this and this and this? This one's kind of obsolete. This one kind of doesn't apply to me, though. Yes, in general, that's the rule, but my personal situation, my personal circumstance doesn't really apply to this. This doesn't, is there nothing else we can do here? And here comes that person, right? That's above the system, as it were. Maybe they created the system. Maybe they created the rules. And they're looking at you, Pisces, and going, you know what? You're right. It doesn't apply to you. Okay, well, let's figure out what does apply to you, and let's take it from here. And that's it. You get unstuck. You moved past that blockage that seemed unsurmountable because you needed other things and you needed other people for whatever reason, right? Or it was genuinely a self-limiting belief of, I can't do this. I don't know this. I don't have the mindset. I don't have the understanding. I don't have the capacity. I don't have the money. I don't have that kind of brain to understand this kind of information, whatever it was. Or I can't do it by myself, whatever it was. All this messing you around and all this delays and all this other people having their own stuff going on and not making you feel like you're a priority to them, because let's face it, you're not. And you haven't been, right? They had their own priorities, which is understandable. That's only fair. We can't hate somebody for that. And it got you to this place of, you know what? Do I really need someone else? Because this is getting ridiculous. Am I sure I can't do this by myself? Let me try to figure it out. There's got to be a way. And if I can't figure it out, let me Google it. Let me do some research. Let me see who knows this information. Right? And that's how you come across it. That's how you align yourself with the right people. And that's how you get this cycle of waiting done, finally. So, let's see. Oracle energy and advice for Pisces when it comes to this situation. It can take a long time to break down these kinds of beliefs. It can take a long time and a lot of this kind of situation where you're messed around, or you're pushed to the limit somehow and you just snap and you go, who said this? Like, who says this? Who's in charge of this? Is this even true? Does this even apply to me? Right? But it looks like you're there. So we have envy, number 20. And for some of you, some people have intentionally been holding you back. And that's just the truth. And you were relying on these people. And these people were working to their own agendas. And if they're not working to their own agendas, they're not trying too hard to help you, because that would make them look bad. Or you would move on and they'd get left behind, or whatever the case is. So you've been putting your faith in the wrong people for some of you. Or those are the people that were giving you the advice, or those were the people that were telling you what the procedure is. I know this. I've got 20 years experience. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I've got my own business, whatever. And you're like, yeah, okay. Oh, 20 years experience. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, okay. You tell me how to do it. Give me guidance. Give me tips. Give me this. Give me that. And then when you saw how they're acting and treating you, you sit back going, well, that's not very professional. How do they have 20 years business experience and they're behaving in such unprofessional ways? And then you start looking at their actual business, and it turns out it hasn't been operating in ages, or it's been operating but not making any money. And you're like, so why am I taking advice from you? Do you know what I'm saying? It's that kind of energy. Or you're trying to travel the world, and there's this person, again, no offense to anyone, I'm just illustrating the discrepancies here, right? Giving examples. You're trying to travel the world. You've been here and there and everywhere. You have some experience. You're trying to plan this big, huge trip, a lot of different places. So you're looking at what I need: passport, visas, vaccines, I don't know. And here's this person that's never left their hometown talking to you very confidently. Oh, that's not going to work, and that's not going to work, and you're going to need this, and you're going to need that. But they've not dealt with this, right? But they're talking as if they are. And maybe you thought that they sound like they know what they're saying. And then when you actually start talking to them, so where have you been? Like, what's your favorite place that you've been? Where do you want to go? Where this, that? And it turns out, well, actually, I haven't actually traveled anywhere. They just read a lot of stuff, but maybe it doesn't apply anymore. Or that's the theory, but it's not the reality. And you're going, so why have I been, what? Right? Taking advice on how to find love from, again, no offense to anyone, someone who's so closed off, so wounded, so defensive, so cynical. And why? And you're going, so how, tell me about your love life. And maybe they've never been in a romantic relationship. And no offense to anyone, but it's like, so why are you giving me expert advice on something that you have no experience with? No offense to you, right? And the next question is, why am I believing you? Like, why am I relying on you? Do you understand what I'm saying? We have storm warning. Number 10, things are about to be shaken up. Because you could be having this kind of conversation with the Five of Swords, remember. Okay, exactly what I just said. Victory, another 10. Look at all these synchronicities. Strategy, that's the Ace of Swords. I know the way, I know the plan, I'm relying on myself. I know what to do, and if I don't, I will figure it out. and blossoming abundance. We've been seeing this card every day for a while now. Number 3, 2 threes here, 21 and 3. Growth, expansion, finally getting unstuck, getting out of a loop, because you bring the focus back to you, and because you bring the responsibility and what it is that you're counting on back to you. You're counting on yourself, first and foremost. And that is what is going to break this all wide open for you. Look, journey, attachment with envy. Okay? You're leaving this. You're saying, so why am I listening to you? Why am I putting my hopes, attaching myself to you, right? When you don't really know what you're saying, or you don't really want me to succeed. Turning your back, finding your own way. This is really, really nice, Pisces. So, I hope this helps you. Hope it gives you guidance, clarity, confirmation, advice, okay? But it's about you, Pisces. Only you can make it happen for yourself. Only you can put yourself as top priority and actually work to that, okay? And it's not about being angry at anybody. Everyone's got their own lives, their own priorities. It's only fair. But it's about saying, okay, do I really need this and that and the other? Do I really need these other people? Do I really need this external input? Or can I do it myself? Can I figure it out myself? Right? And just going down that rabbit hole of research, the hermit, what's needed? What's required? Doing the research, picking up the phone, talking to people. Even verifying information that other people have already given you that seems to just not work for you. Picking up the phone. Okay, so this is the policy I have. These are the rules I have. This is the process, the procedure I was told about. Is this still relevant? Does this still apply? Because there's something here where it doesn't apply to you somehow. Okay? And so your application or your file or your whatever this is stuck somewhere because it doesn't fit in the categories that exist. So that's why you're not seeing any progress on it. No one's actually looking at it because everyone's triaging and filtering by these categories, and your thing doesn't fit. So it's kind of just got left there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? So Pisces, I hope this helps you. I'm going to leave it here. Wishing you the best of luck, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.